all of our speakers. And I invite Divya now to recite this wonderful poem from one of the garment workers in Tamil Nadu. She's engaged with. Yes, over to you, Divya.
Hi, hello everyone. Thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity. I'm really glad to be part of it. Even though just to recite this poem, I would really like to appreciate this major and very vast-reaching platform that you are really giving space for the emotions of the workers. Because definitely the poem can never be edited because as it carries directly from the workers. So I was the really very happiest person when I heard about this platform, that workers poem and their stories or whatever it is from their own heart, what it comes, it can directly be put into that. So definitely it will bring major change and attention to the responsive stakeholders. There is no doubt about it. So those who are either the supplier or the consumer or the brand, if they really wanted to know the real sense and the current situation of the worker, definitely this platform will portray it. I 100% agree to that. Definitely, our contribution will be there from all the districts, wherever our presence. Definitely, there will be a lot of contributions directly from the workers as poem and as their own story. I assure you that. I really appreciate and thankful to the really knowledge provoked people, those who came up with this idea. Really, I appreciate. I really, on behalf of all the garment workers, I'm really grateful for this initiative taken by each and everyone. Yeah, about this poem. This is really shared in Tamil by a 28-year-old garment worker from Erode, India, who has asked to remain anonymous for her safety. She has produced more than 4 lakhs t-shirts, baby clothes, undergarments, and rainwear for some of the world's leading European and American fashion brands and sportswear brands. If you are in Europe or the United States, she believes you might be wearing something she made as you read this. She wishes to remain anonymous, but she does not want to be remembered only as a tailor. She wants to be remembered as a woman who loves flowers, especially jasmine, and the sweet fragrance it carries in the evening as it blooms. She wants to be remembered as a girl who loves to write, who believes that maybe in another life she would have been a famous writer. And she wants to be seen as more than the work she does, as someone with dreams, loves to dress up, and has a deep love for her mother above everything else. The poem goes like this: I was born where turmeric stains the soil gold, where the Kaveri bends like an elder's blessing erode. My mother, my beginning, her voice still folded inside my dupatta. But death does not wait for goodbyes. So I followed the birds traveling west 40 kilometers and a whole world away to Tirupur, the city of cotton and noise. I do not work with a needle as you may think. I work with a machine that shakes the table like a bus on a broken road, that eats fabric and spits out steams, that runs all day like a river that forgot to rest. My hands feed the machine, my youth and my silence, and the machines make something the world will wear without asking whose fingers learned fear before they learned to rest. Back in Erode, my mother is awake. She is always awake. Death is a creditor that visits at midnight, that sits in the corner of every room. She borrowed for my father's illness. She borrowed for the land, for the rain that didn't come. She borrowed to send me here so that I could borrow time for her. I count my wages like a woman counting breaths. I buy nothing, I want nothing except the moment my money reaches her hand and she has nothing left to owe. That is my dream. Not silk, not gold, not a bigger room, just my mother closing her eyes without a number chasing her into sleep. The day I send the month's wage, she will not check the door. She will not count the minutes till the debt collector comes. She will lie down, and the night will be gentle, and she will sleep, really sleep, the way she has seen for days. I feed the machine feeds the world, and I stitch, and I stitch, and I stitch towards that one night when my mother finally rests. I would like to go with Tamil, like அவள் உறங்கும் நாள். ஆசீர்வாதம் போல ஓடும் காவிரி வளையும் இடத்தில் ஈரோட்டின் மஞ்சள் மண் வாசலில் நான் பிறந்தேன். அம்மா எனும் அந்த மண் என் தொடக்கம். இன்றும் அவள் குரல் என் துப்பட்டாவில் மடங்கி நிற்கிறது. ஆனால் கடன் விடைபெற காத்திருக்காது. அதனால் பறவைகளைப் போல மேற்கே பறந்தேன். 40 கிலோமீட்டர் தூரம் ஒரு உலகம் தாண்டி திருப்பூரை அடைந்தேன். நீ நினைப்பது போல நான் ஊசி பிடிப்பவள் அல்ல. மேசையை அதிரச் செய்யும் இயந்திரமே என் தோழி. உடைந்த சாலையில் ஓடும் பேருந்தைப் போல அது குலுங்கும். துணியை விழுங்கி தையலாக வெளியே தள்ளும். ஓய்வு மறந்த நதி போல் நாள் முழுவதும் ஓடும். என் கைகள் அதற்குள் என் இளமையையும் அமைதியையும் அளிக்கின்றன. அது உலகம் அணியும் ஆடைகளை உருவாக்குகிறது. ஆனால் அந்த விரல்கள் பயத்தை கற்றதை யாருமே கேட்டதில்லை. ஈரோட்டில் என் அம்மா விழித்திருக்கிறார், எப்போதும் விழித்திருக்கிறார். நள்ளிரவில் வரும் கடன்தாரி போல் ஒவ்வொரு அறையிலும் கடன் அமர்ந்திருக்கிறது. அப்பாவின் நோய்க்காக அவள் கடன் வாங்கினாள். மழை வராத நிலத்திற்காகவும் கடன் வாங்கினாள். என்னை இங்கு அனுப்பவும் கடன் வாங்கினாள். அவளுக்காக நான் நேரத்தை கடன் வாங்கி வாழ்ந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறேன் என்று. என் கூலியை நான் மூச்சுகளை எண்ணுவது போல எண்ணுகிறேன். எதையும் வெட்டவில்லை, வாங்கவில்லை, விரும்பவில்லை. என் பணம் அவள் கையில் சேரும் அந்த நொடியை தவிர, அவளுக்கு இனி கடன் இல்லாத அந்த நாளை தவிர. அதுவே என் கனவு. பட்டு அல்ல, பொன் அல்ல, பெரிய வீடும் அல்ல. என் அம்மா கண்களை மூடுவது மட்டும் அந்த எண்ணும் அவளை துரத்தாத உறக்கம். அந்த நாள் பயணம், அந்த நாள் என் பணம் சேரும் போது அவள் கதவை நோக்கி பார்க்க மாட்டாள். கடன்தாரி வரும் நேரம் எண்ண மாட்டாள். அவள் அமைதியாக படுத்துக் கொள்வாள். இரவு மென்மையாக அவளை தழுவும். பல நாட்களுக்கு பிறகு உண்மையான உறக்கம் வரும். நான் இயந்திரத்தை ஊட்டுகிறேன், இயந்திரம் உலகத்தை ஊட்டுகிறது. நான் தைத்துக் கொண்டே இருக்கிறேன், மீண்டும் மீண்டும் தைத்துக் கொண்டே இருக்கிறேன். அந்த ஒரு இரவுக்காக, என் அம்மா இறுதியாக ஓய்வு பெறும் அந்த நேரத்திற்காக. நன்றி. I'm sorry, like this, definitely every poem, every art that really brings and explicitly put by the worker will definitely have the real essence to their, because for the dignity of people they are working, especially the Dalit garment workers totally lost their dignity in their workplace. So such platform where they can project their feeling, where they can explicitly put their feelings would surely contribute to their situation, and the responsive stakeholder will always do their responsibilities in such a way to make them to have dignified life. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you. Mm. Thank you, Divya. Thank you so much. I know that was a very difficult moment, but thank you, Divya, for wonderfully, sharing that poet with us. Um, Thivya, I don't know if everybody actually knows Thivya. Thivya is actually one of the most incredible trade union leaders in the textile industry. She has been at the heart of like building the garment labor movement in India for the last 10 to 20 years. She is really the brains behind the Dindigul Agreement to eliminate gender-based violence, which is one of the first binding agreements to address gender-based violence in the fashion supply chains. Thank you, Divya, for sharing that. Um, Shikha, would you